Hello there. Hi. Hello there again, folks. Luke McDonald here with my fourth video journal entry in my Teaching in Catholic Schools Education course through York University's Education module. This is going to be dedicated to my review of the Catholic School Board mission statements. This assignment tasked us with looking at 5 specific school boards, which I'll discuss in a moment, and looking at similarities between their mission statements as well as differences before constructing a board mission statement of our own. So the 5 boards that I took a look at was the Dufferin Peel Catholic District School Board, which I am a graduate of at both the elementary and secondary school level, and I had the pleasure of completing all 4 of my teaching placements within. Excellent school board. I've also looked at the Peterborough, Victoria, Northumberland, and Clarington Catholic District School Board, which woo! I had the pleasure of being hired by for occasional teaching in September, which I'm very, very excited to take place in. It's just great news for me and my family. I also looked at the Ottawa Catholic School Board, the Durham Catholic District School Board, and the Halton Catholic District School Board as well. So I'll start off with the similarities. One similarity that I noticed across at least 3 of those school boards, which I'll mention in a moment, is the emphasis on creating a holistic learner, one that is developing their spiritual, emotional, physical, and intellectual capacities in tandem with each other. So I'll just read off 3 very brief mission statements, and the similarities will become very readily apparent. So Dufferin Peel, to begin, their mission statement is a partnership with the family and church is to provide in a responsible manner a Catholic education which develops spiritual, intellectual, aesthetic, emotional, social, and physical capabilities of each individual to live fully today and meet the challenges of the future. So again, the holistic emphasis is there. And when you compare that to the Ottawa Catholic School Board, in which all students are inspired and guided to realize their spiritual, social, and academic potential and take their place in the world as thoughtful, well-rounded citizens. And finally, the Peterborough School Board, which emphasizes that the Catholic education is a process through which the home, school, and parish develop within its students a way of living that embodies the life of Jesus Christ by developing their spiritual capacities in tandem with their emotional, physical, intellectual, and mental capabilities. So again, the main similarity I noticed between those 3 distinct school boards was their emphasis on holistic learning and the development of the spirit in tandem with the traditional educational capacities of the learner. Across all 5 school boards, I also noticed a very similar emphasis on equity and inclusive education, in the sense that all learners were welcome to the table, even those who didn't belong to the Catholic faith. And I thought that was an excellent message, because I think it shows the capacity for compassion and inclusivity that many Catholic school boards embody. One difference I did note was some school boards seem to have a bit smaller of a mission statement, in the sense that it's a bit more vague in terms of what they want specifically to accomplish through their board's education initiatives. For example, the Durham Catholic District School Board's mission statement was simply, "We are called to celebrate and nurture the God-given talents of each student as we serve with excellence in the light of Christ." So for me, I think that's an excellent message, great mission statement, though I would have liked to see a bit more specificity of how they're going to accomplish those goals. Um, the Halton Catholic District School Board, for example, has a much more comprehensive mission statement, including a vision statement and 6 core values as well. Another specific difference that I noticed was with the Peterborough School Board, the Peterborough, Victoria, Northumberland, and Clarington Catholic District School Board's emphasis on technology and digital literacy in tandem with spiritual development. I think this is really excellent, because it shows a realistic understanding of the contemporary world and the absolute need for learners and students with those digital and technological literacies. I think it shows an attention to what's going on in their students' lives, and true care about them, because they know where the future, where society is heading and the job markets are heading as well. So they want to make sure that the spirit is developing, but students are also gaining realistic tools and assets that are going to help them in their careers in the future, such as digital technology or digital literacy and technological capabilities and literacy as well. So again, I'm really excited to be teaching with the Peterborough School Board for that reason, among many others. So just to recap briefly, similarities that I've seen between all 5 school boards were the emphasis on holistic education, where the person is developing their spirituality along with their other capacities. I've also seen similarities in regards to inclusivity and equitable education, in the sense that all learners are the focus is on all learners and seeing students as potential rather than deficits, and ensuring that each student has the potential to become a leader in any avenue that they face in their life, which I think is an excellent message, and you'll see it reflected in my constructed hypothetical school board mission statement. Differences I've seen between these mission statements are their length and specificity, as some are more a general statement, where others will specifically lay out priorities that the school board is working on to achieve those mission statements and vision statements. As well as, again, there is this very specific difference in terms of the Peterborough School Board and its explicit emphasis on digital literacy and technological capabilities to ensure that students are developing their spiritual well-being, emotional, physical wellness in tandem with gaining those skills necessary to be a viable candidate in the job markets of today and tomorrow. So without further ado, because this video is getting a bit lengthy and I think I have discussed the similarities and differences quite a bit, I'll read you my own mission statement. So I created a hypothetical school board here, which after my own namesake, Luke Thomas McDonald, I named Luke the Evangelist Catholic District School Board. So let me read my mission statement here very briefly. It is the mission of St. Luke the Evangelist Catholic District School Board to ensure that each and every student is equipped with the skills necessary to become Catholic leaders in wherever their life after graduation takes them. They will live a faith-filled life in order to both lead and serve others in the way Jesus attends them to. They will place the needs of their communities as high as their own to ensure the betterment of all God's children. Graduates of our school board will develop their physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual capabilities simultaneously and holistically in a faith-filled environment that reflects equity, inclusivity, and safety to ensure all learners have the potential to be the best versions of themselves, the version that the Lord wishes them to be. Finally, our graduates will do unto others as they would have done unto themselves, and do more than they think they can to ensure that they're doing all that they can in the light of Christ. So as you can see, my mission statement was greatly influenced by many of the other mission statements, great mission statements that I had the fortune of studying and reading over the course of this assignment. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope I was able to explore these mission statements in a comprehensive and meaningful fashion, and I think that it's displayed in the construction of my own. Have a great evening. Cheers, and God bless. Bye-bye now.